Hey you guys, welcome to my weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, for the weekend of September 28th through the 30th, 2018. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. And remember, these are general readings, so they may not resonate, but hopefully they do. Okay, so central issue, heart of the matter. I have the Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, Magician, Queen of Rods, Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands, Three of Wands, Six of Swords. All right, so I'm seeing someone who may not be honest about their relationship status. Either they are hiding the fact that they have been in this long-term relationship because there is a codependency. Someone's holding on to someone either for financial reasons or for status, especially if someone is famous or, you know, just has a good name for themselves or whatever the case. Someone is kind of feeding off of that. They're feeding off of your energy, or maybe this is you, Earth sign. You are feeding off of someone else's energy, but I'm seeing someone that is really just attached to status or attached to finances. Someone is really covering up their reason for being together. Like I'm from the cards, I'm not saying that it is, but from the cards, I'm not feeling like it's true love. I'm just really feeling like it is what it is. Like, and maybe for some of you it's a job. Like, you don't love this job, but you're making money, you know, so you're just holding on to it. Maybe you don't like your family, but you just stick with them because that's your family, but it's like so many issues. So, or maybe it's a roommate. You're in a situation, you're stuck with a roommate because you don't have no place else to go. It's not a real friendship. It's not whatever the case. And I mean, I get it. So a roommate is a roommate, not necessarily a friend. But, you know, I'm just feeling like someone is latching on to a situation just because they, you know, for security reasons, or, you know, you don't really want to, but hey, the money's good. The relationship is long-term. You've been together this long. Who else are we going to go with? Who else knows me like I do? I mean, yeah, you know, you guys are holding on to something both out of fear and respect, if that makes sense. So because of that, it also makes me feel like for some of you, you're involved with someone who is feared. So someone who has a job that maybe like they are part of a gang or a mob, or something that is a government job, but it's a cover-up for something darker, a corporate job with, you know, it could be a corporate, what do you call it, entity, but their agenda is dirty. Someone is covering up their agenda or how they make their money or their finances. But I do, and maybe you just work for a greedy corporate place, and maybe you don't really care for their ethics, but you're making money. So I'm seeing that relate to both a relationship and a job. Like, you're just in it for the status, the money, or security. Because where else can you go? So you have to fake it until you make it, or fake that you're, you know, happy. You could be posting up all these beautiful pictures of your vacations, of your travels, you know, pretending like you're this also happy couple, and you're just really not. You guys are not a happy couple at all. You know, you're just kind of together just because. Or maybe it's not that you aren't happy, but, you know, like I said, it's not real love. It's just for material status. Now, also, what I was tapping into earlier was about someone covering up the fact that they're in a long-term relationship. I don't know, somebody could be dealing with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, could be dealing with a Capricorn, could be any sign, also could be Libra, but not, you know, not necessarily, but those are the energies that are kind of sticking out. Also, some of you could be, for whatever reason, pretending to be in a serious relationship when you're not. That is another weird thing. I don't know why someone would pretend to be in a serious relationship. Someone who is saying that they're married, but they're not. Someone is just really putting on a show. Someone is really putting on an act and covering up some things and entertaining you, or you are entertaining people or a person here. I'm getting to someone feels left in the dark. Someone is overwhelmed. I'm feeling like someone doesn't want to think about another person, or they're trying to hide their feelings or suppress their thoughts. Somebody is thinking about another person. They can't get their mind off of them. Or there's some worries that you might be having that is preventing you from moving forward. Or maybe too, there's someone that you're interested in or that you're attracted to, but you're trying so hard to be loyal. Or your partner's really trying so hard to be loyal. So it's just like, I don't see you, I don't hear you, I can't talk to you, I don't know that you don't exist to me. So someone might be pretending that you don't exist because they're in a prior commitment, and they're just, they can't move. They're just stuck where they are. You know, there's a codependency. The devil, anytime the devil shows up to me, is showing an unhealthy relationship, because it means that one person can't function without the other. So you guys are only latched on until you can branch off independently. You guys are sucking the life out of each other, or using each other's resources just, you know, because you just have to, or you feel like you have to. You feel like, you know, what if we break up and I don't meet anybody else that does this and that and that? You might be extremely picky or choosy, and this person knows you inside and out, but it's like, in somebody's eyes, it's not a good reason to stay with somebody. I mean, I guess overall it's just not good to stay with somebody out of fear because you're afraid of not being with them. It's like, that's not a good excuse either. Like, if someone asked you, like, if your partner knew that you were staying with them just because you were afraid that there was no one else, do you think they would feel good about that? Would you feel good about that if you found out that's why your partner was staying with you? So, you know, whatever the case, there's some sort of codependent relationship, and someone is just really loyal. They feel dedicated. They feel like, maybe they feel like it's their karmic obligation. Like, I'm staying with this person because I owe them from past life. So I have to repay this debt, and I can't, you know. So I am seeing you under a tremendous amount of stress, either with your job or your relationship. But at the same time, you're not a quitter. You don't want to give up. You want to see it through. Now, there also is someone that may be at a distance that you're thinking about, and that you are really making plans to go see, or you're trying to cover up your plans or keep something secret, because I'm seeing like you're hiding behind your work. So I don't know if for some of you, you're telling your partner here that you're like, okay, I gotta work this weekend. Yeah, it's in another town, so I'm just gonna pack up a few clothes, and I'm lying. You know, so it's like something's going on where someone, it might be telling you one thing and they're actually doing another. Because I'm looking at these people and they're like looking out from a distance, and they're like, they're looking at someone from a distance and they're going to visit them with the Six of Swords. I feel like they're traveling. So either someone is traveling away from you, or you, this is, like I said, it can go the other way. This could be you. You are sneaking out or going behind someone's back, or traveling, or not really telling someone 100% what's going on, and you're going to see someone else that is at a distance. So I'm definitely getting distance, or your heart is longing for someone that is at a distance. Maybe things have been kind of cold between the two of you. I'm almost feeling like those of you that you haven't heard from someone, like you're supposed to be in a relationship with someone and you haven't heard from them, it's because they have a whole nother family somewhere else at a distance. You don't even know about it, or maybe you do. But, you know, whatever the case, if they're telling you that they're going off to work this weekend, or they're going somewhere this weekend, they're going to be I'm going to be busy this weekend. I feel like they're not really going where they say they're going. Now, granted, if it's not like another relationship, whatever the case, I'm seeing them lying about their whereabouts. And I feel like the water signs got a very similar reading. So I don't know if you guys are involved with water sign or if you're cross watching, but I feel like that same message applies. Whatever the case, I just kind of feel like someone is not telling the truth about their whereabouts. Now, even like if we don't want to take it to, you know, like cheating and third party situations, so like I said, somebody might be lying about how they're making their money. So you think you're with an honest working person, and this person is a drug dealer, or they're a prostitute, or they're gambling, or they're I don't know, if they don't know what they're doing, if it's unintentional, then it's, you know, like I said, it's a dirty industry, like some sort of fake government job where, I mean, they're acting like they're helping people, but they're money laundering or something. Or any type of job that is like a cover-up, a corporate job, and, you know, or a pharmaceutical job. They're acting like they're helping people, and they're, you know, really selling these addictive drugs to people. So there's something in regards to that going on, where someone is just trying to cover up the picture, or paint like this pretty picture. And, you know, it's just to save face, or so that they won't be judged. I just feel like someone is painting a pretty picture, and all is not what it seems here. Excuse me, if you are an outsider and you're wanting, you know, you're wanting someone who isn't like being responsive to you, like I said, I just kind of feel like they have other obligations they have to cater to. And now I also seen, well, like I said, it's not all about going off to be in another relationship, but for some of you, this is about, you know, someone is just all about making money, money, money. And that's all they care about. You know, they're ignoring you. You know, they're making all these excuses why they can't see you when they could spend time with you. But the truth is, they choose money over, you know, being with you here. I just want to get a little clarification on the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, financially, you guys seem to be pretty okay this weekend, but probably that's because you just got paid. Or you could have just received some sort of check for an injury. Like you get SSI or something, because you can't work anymore. Or you receive some sort of settlement, inheritance or settlement. I'm seeing something about a secret lodge meeting here. So, and please don't get offended, those of you that belong to Eastern Stars or Freemasons. But I'm seeing someone belonging to that group and they can't tell you what they do. Even if this is fraternity and sororities, there's secret ceremonies that take place, or there's secret meetings, and they have to cover it up. They have to lie about it. They can't just say, you know, what it is that they're doing or what they do. Or this could be you. You know, you're part of some sort of secret society, secret organization, where rituals are involved, where you have to do things, and it's like sacrifices or things that, whatever, it doesn't necessarily have to be sacrifices, but there are secret things that you guys do and you cover up. And I'm seeing like hoods, like for some of you, you've been invited to one of those parties, those masquerades where you cover up your, you know, your face, just like Eyes Wide Shut. Like there's somebody that belongs to this, either you or the person that you're dealing with. So someone definitely, I feel that is really coming out strong right now. This someone is going to one of those masquerades where they change the address over and over again. Or, you know, it's one of the like secret sex parties or, something like that is going on where, you know, it's only, select individuals or people with status are invited to. We have 4 of Pentacles here. Again, Capricorn energy, specifically Capricorn energy, and then covering something up. Something is being kept hidden, like someone is saying you're not allowed to enter. What's the password? You don't have a pass. You're not allowed to know this information. You can't come in. I have to sit here. For some of you, it could just be that you're a security guard for something that goes on. It's just like, I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing. My job is just to prevent people who don't have the password or a key or an invitation to get in. So some of you might be a security guard to like and need like some sort of high level clearance for other people to get through. And you might be security. The moon is about things that are secret and hidden. Someone has carrying a torchlight, and I feel that someone might be suspicious or have to be suspicious because you don't want these secrets exposed. It could mean somebody's life, and I feel like your reading just got like super deep, so I'm going to end it right there. Let's see what we have for the love cards. I'm going to pull some cards from Romance Angels. So what additional messages is there for earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo for this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Past life relationship, you have known each other before. So for some of you, you have some sort of karmic pull to someone. Maybe that's why it's so hard to break free from them, or you guys just keep breaking up and getting back together, because you have not resolved that karma. But once you become aware of it, especially if you don't want it to be some sort of karmic cycle, then you have to really put your foot down or take the necessary steps to end it. Like, once you become aware that you're in a karmic situation, you don't have to stay in it. Like, that was the purpose, was for you to become aware of it. So I'm feeling like, you know, there's something more so karmic about this energy. See, this is saying release your ex. You need to release your ex because there's still an attachment. If it isn't you, then like I said, it's that person that you're dealing with. Maybe they're still attached to someone, or they have that whole other family across the way. Someone doesn't want to. They're like, I don't want this contract to end. I don't want it. Like, what will I do without this person? Or, you know, I don't know what it would be like. So I'm seeing someone who is in a situation out of fear more so than anything else. And then we have finances and career. Remember, I was saying that some of you, you don't really care about the job or love the person that you're with, but, you know, for security reasons, you're doing it, or, you know, in it. Now we have, this could be the one. Honestly, I'm feeling like And I'm looking at these people, and again, it looks like these people are meeting someplace in a private place. You might meet this person under unusual circumstances, or you're having a connection with someone under unusual circumstances here. I don't know why I feel like it's something very odd about the way you're connecting or meeting with someone. And I'm also seeing that you guys just kind of feel like it's worth it to be with this person. It says worth waiting for. So divine timing is at hand. So for some of you, I'm feeling like, I don't know, like you're just attached to this person. But if you let them go, it's okay to wait for the person that is really for you, and not instead of being cooped up with someone in a karmic situation. So that is all the messages that I have for Earth. I hope it resonated. Remember, if you'd like to book a private reading, to email TemajTarot@gmail.com. The information's in the description box below. Always check that description box. And make sure you're emailing me directly. Wait for me to respond. And, you know, I don't have like any particular website except for my phone site. And I only take calls once I post something to YouTube that I'm taking calls. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Many blessings to you.